nguni to soma ere aswama a tiles you can peja tubu ko sidoje polishing e jok ora una tile paka granite okimboru nguni ne jasa kwa poko ndozi jokere pukwesi peja to soma kwesi to soma tiles ngun osoro bo peja to soma kwesi da adumna aggregate peja to soma adukia ara aduki kais ara aduki routine ketcheboro industrial minerals also jasa bo wiche boro jelupe peja to soma in ceramics peja soma porcelain materials bala toilet seals kwa yani kede kecheboro amotino kede cheboro lipu under ceramics category so di dumun bo wajo alu pokola sand is a very vital to someone in sadukia so those are the categories so just on minerals like precious metals base metals kede industrial minerals so Uganda kere dumun jobe puibororu akwa poko kere noi idumu je gold kwa na bale gold one we kwa na ja akwa poko kwa boiso noi na so idumu jobe bosia ngini jo bosia ngina na maingo idumu jitunga utasai boko gold ngoni idoto bojo bumbende danyi na boke gold ngoko ngoni idoto jo buhweju ibanda kamwenge idumu jobe je gold ngonda kuno kwa boiso ne bokere karamoja la okongi na kwa boiso ne bokere gold ngoni idoto jo base metals kopani idumu jitunga pwe bokete 18 tungsten kede tantalite ndasa godana ra jukana rikinga kingana kwa poko osodi ibujo akanu ko eastern ne no idumuni jobe generally industrial minerals konye tororo ngina eje more baka limestone de carbonatite so ito soma mago le buno moroto ngina mori kin kede carbonatite ngon eje swa kede bone baka pozzolana je akanisho uno captura moru ngundo Mount Elgon captura ngina kede akanin no bulambuli ngina idun jo ibore ne baka pozzolana imbix ngaje pozzolana kede limestone kede gypsum leja ibondi bujo idun je cement so those are some of the minerals that just on eastern or kane idoro jo karamoja ngina ipo idun je gold idun je marble idun rewo jo minerals baka semi precious stones idun je minerals baka semi precious stones idun minerals ngun itosoma ngunu iperoja italan kwesi doja itosoma kwesi kapa jewelry boro ngunu peroja bikake no mosi kono light noi ngese bakai semi precious stones so iponi iborolu akwa kwa Uganda ne osidi bena almakiri ngabena itunga pope tv ya ama pungino website the ministry rai www.dgsm.go.ug ipere ya domunu ama pungini nitodiari epone jari minerals Uganda so akwa poko na ipere ya ngitibe nyobe mame toroni minerals gune baka high value minerals bala gold bala copper cobalt borokata on erai ne erai no be mama wakakwa be so matakiro ni fu to my exploration baka mineral exploration apoloke erai be more ibo kanalu akwa poko mama so mune polo ni so matai obo ko teso nesko panite da gasu idege ko pansa ikor again obo teso ne nalos baka karamoja ndara namne ni apor tai kolo noi so wamit so be asa poro ni dimun signatures mundo litorikina isobe aibe just minerals wun signatures wun website so bunia do kwap amonde ponedo aponeda adungu be just to minerals ibokanalu neere ko mam so nesko na kiro ni utasaswa mo tesa ne nikede karamoja osodi bobo akiro ne polo kubache ngesi be kwana ajasa cheboisho na protoshikela okakwap aboisho bala kiti kede zombo dem kwesi mamete minerals aribokan lu kunyina je apot sa soma taras je swama ngina kiti kede zombo apot sa anyu tube jasal bo kede minerals bala kiti apot sa to ja nickel cobalt copper kede graphite so di zombo Wata don't be jai a gold. So eso on aswamote so that it is possible be dumuno niche ibo kana kwa po da do na topolora kwa. Muni bela kuna ya more sana lu. Charles, you can take over.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let me hear from Madame Caroline Agoti. She's a person who is in charge of health and environmental safety, safety environment, automorionget, ministry loka energy. Alimo kinoni tomado ro imoroni kironi kamnara kede ibokan. Ijai alongongo, ijai alama tomotunga. Yes, Caroline.
Eyalama na losinga limuna disini kamuto se akinyet oteso kwano onido oteso egiarita kironu agira anyanare ari jakinyet teso aso do kwana we are under a benson le baka to kadam benson so moroto kadam benson has a moroto na park kata kui bodo no tesa anen dodo kata kui anen raya kaninu magorongi na kapujan ngariam omaido toroma wusu kede ogogonya aso the other district rai bulambuli dobobo kede nakapiripirit na bilatuk dodo obukedia nene jasi sub counties yare kolir kede kabar kede wodo bo kumia neni erai ongi no konye iborene kotona jenu no ibe akirono akinyete erika erage unageo eje ibe indication be achepake ja akinyete konye bere mami studies iswa matai aito gogon be eja akinyete chuti teso achepake nare ko padi kono di swama ibere se rai bere ministry desi swama i utabere ye ministry adumunu na adata yodo kwa na data ni ngesi pero elose ministry aito soma adumuni company sile pero tabnere aswa mi detailed analysis agenu na rajuti eja akinyeti neni no wona te akirono akinyeti mina jate marbe bachi package akinyeti de poti company spi ai diginga ara korunen adumun be e mama akinyeti konye bodo anu oni daite monikin i districts mun ke di sub counties mun ko pana desire wutai ai shom anyun ara ibi ara kinyete e jaunu nen konye bodo na to ni da agiariti akironu aite monikin akironu agiariti anya na rakinyete ina ministry as kama reporter ikamut environment anyun be nyobo bere impacts eminas alomun you are in the industry ahead to do the exploration of the oil and gas in that area. So these reports at the strategic level are available, and these ones can be shared with the districts that are affected, because that one can support the district leadership to be able to sensitize the communities on the risks that are likely to come about as a result of the oil and gas activities. But certainly, Ejaiborolu Ebeito ni kapa itungali ngarin kitos atekel. The issues that definitely, if there's going to be an issue of oil and gas, there will definitely be aspects of saying we shall acquire land temporarily for the exploration activities. But definitely this one, there has to be, the districts have to be aware that they have current compensation rates. And definitely the compensation rates, if we are going to acquire land, the compensation rates actually come from the districts. So the councils have to actually ensure that we have the current compensation rates to actually ensure that the communities will not begin to say my land has been taken at a lower cost and all that, because it will still boil back to us as the district leadership. Definitely there will be issues that will be relating to the activities down on the ground if we really go into the oil and gas exploration, because certainly if we go into the oil and gas exploration, there will be maybe cutting of some trees, clearing the area to enable us to do the activities. But all those things will be documented, and there will be proper mitigation measures that will be put in place. But also when you realize that when we talk about the development minerals, and those ones right now, we are already doing activities as Teso, as the people of Teso, but you realize that maybe we are not doing them in a very sustainable manner. And you'll find that there's a lot of aspects of child labor, but also how the people are extracting the sand is not done in a sustainable manner. But again, there are opportunities, and we shall be discussing the opportunities that are actually available to ensure that we do sustainable mining of even the development minerals that we have at the district currently. So I think based on that, I'll give it back to the moderator for now.
Thank you, Madam Caroline Agoti. We are trying to get the baseline of this discussion in Neroni ni kamtosi ibokan amchalatangin Caroline Agoti so amaingesi tomuriong tiloka inaji kwape ofisa ne aita krono aite epola yuara na angale unaitunga kedeja utenelo iboro luigwa kilasu ban kwap. Yes, Moses ane akutana inakin joda dakan laka atomon kutana dumne kono opinion narai pupuji tungali yare kere basbe information has to be provided nejasi local governments where you belong. What is your understanding on this?
I think Akotongo Geuna Nejai Caroline. Yeah, the other one was more detailed from their technical perspective.
Okay.
Charles, she talked about prices lo alupoko. You see, local government operates with the guidelines from the central government. We are not independent as others may assume. Ationisina Ejai, it is the Ministry of Energy to avail local councils with information. Very, very critical. Mamuso ipelori more information kosi as local leaders. Etupakinida, there must be total cooperation, then collaboration. And we tunga adomun information labid. Anwale mari the middlemen alum Teso also to gwila lupok also to do their own evaluation also to kokoito. That's number one. The second thing which is important is the community to understand when is the project expected to start. The local governments ekotokwani aina information on we worry bo eomiterebe giaraswa mona ane oteso dobo ibian a minister Chakiti, even a check on Achowa, Emuria, and other areas. My sister Caroline, as a specialized Aboisa Rebon Bale Emisikitesi, Bukedia, Usoda Chebo, so Mamesi, Italy Muta Neoteso.
The Kadama belt, that is Bukedia Mare lying on Moroto.
Elimutai. Bian in the discussion in the morning, Honorable Minister and herself and the other gentlemen are just online. Alimulimita Choa, alimulimita some parts of Emuria. Konye, that is not the issue of contention. But Aibo Ija Kinyet. Yongo Waika as a local leader in Emuria. What is important is the people to have proper information. Aina kinitonga aijen osota mistaken. We don't want a scenario in Hoima. That's really not chana walk. A genetic question of police amount Hoima. Ne opoti tunga ichi odumuna tatalupoko. Miles, square miles. Dodo ne se determining ai. Beyongo, I control 5 kilometers of land. I control 10,000 hectares. I control 5,000. Itwalo kwapamu eme down. Na arai ajasitu ngala just kudisirigin. Konyiru chokino ni kere the Ministry of Energy, Madam Caro and Mr. Kelly, the Assistant Commissioner. Iru chokino says the local governments and leaders particularly. Ejasi officers in eras in charge of in natural resources, in charge of environment, in charge of land, I think it will add weight. We just see LOC5 stoma. Unfortunately, LOC5 sida GM memory information in law. A period request it to write I would say ministry, they can be given information. They can also go a shortcut using the website, they can still get the information. But how authentic are these maps? No, it told utosibe babo sitting a minerals, a jabo catalo, a jailo. Now, when the people have the map, a pedori aina to prepare, I'm seeking, understand the direction to take. As local government, we are not really mandated up pedori na no central government. Kwenye pedori central government through the line ministry to get in touch with a particular district, le dumutere minerals, and write bibuni sao apakirikoni to sensitize the people. Are we going to have the meeting or Lukiko Hall or district hall? I mean the district chambers, so that the information does not contradict. Oma main information in law about politicians be balpoko kuse kota ademar arenyo. No, your my interest is to protect the people, protect their land, their rights. Itungadomo proper compensation. Itungadomo lubidwe catch luanen in akina swamsine. The environmental impact assessment, is it done? Remember, achebo iso arasine choke titunga ituku. Achebo iso arainu atutuberi barin. Achebo iso is supposed to the semero. Achebo iso is supposed to the adekis. So it a bait job to move adekis in. What is the plan for you to compensate the people? She talked about safety. One of the safety lo mamu ekota nesi disposal of waste materials. You talk about kinyetene chuaritai aren losera choman a priority to flow also the ayara aquatic animals such as adodokai, ikole. It can even make the river dry. So have Ibono Kotoras is spelled clearly. Environmental assessment impact economic very, very important to enable the ministry do the work with the tonga. Yauni pollution, air pollution, yauni factory the moon. So it's not just about alupoko. Ejaine nanga ni alupoko be ne nangta kinyet. Kwenye kwa moni le kusi tubotro ni tunga kwe not compensated. Arara kipi, emunare kalicha. Another important thing is to prepare itunga anyu na bepedorete iteso lua neo teso alusita isom oil and gas petroleum school kopani jaina Uganda ipedorete onda na iteso so that mamu ejetwene lo lejas kola choa de mamus kola lupo his parents did not buy land kojopo dijuka sesi aishom how can he be helped. Number 2 is to give in a balanesi bonbe the local governments should know a valuation la lupoko a government value. Now the value of land comes with guidelines ani ja kwesibe in hoima balositali lupoko kwani 5 years ago, 5 years ahead, 10 years maybe I would say the price as what it tripled or multiplied. All that must come from the technical perspective for you to bring to anguna ijene kitamisiki bekwana kamisirin area ngapu gani gwa kina kinyet itachingimilo ni mwasine and ejitu walo michamleta igoto ara igota beam ara igota karamoja you must give them alternative bigo la kwanja lipokonu you do a business lo paka jatu anere itunga ekotobe choraini itunga mama gula la lupo to lease land so that kwani the loyalty benefits ijelo palupo medauni jo kapa beri jo the onweta lupo atekeringin medauni cultural institutions hoima ngina ejatu kotonga dumlikapun atekerna iteso corporate social responsibility of those foreign companies aiduke semero mamere semero boni aduko kina dekisnati aduko kinivene university because they are going to reap in billions not in ikapuno Uganda boni in US dollar. So ekotanyu bonbe a period request also to study impacts lu ayakinyet from Libya, from Syria, from Nigeria. I mean both environment and the community. As a ministry, I mean kapi duelo re jakro mankose pedote anene ro kwam. Konya mitu ngobonbe bepo tukwesi ne kwap e pedote kwesa krone wo ekintonga bijenete su bo chamutunu ogirotonu. Another Charles itejo the Delta region in Nigeria to nilolo abduction. You need to understand inyobo ayon abduction. Number one, those companies did not compensate people fully. Now the people who resort
taking revenge.
Top officials. So we do not want to create a generation problem. But I think as they are doing survey, preparation, sensation, what do we have at hand? Am I kinitunga in so that a lot of officials singing now? Mami tunga ibibi robala kola moda. Ajepeje officials. No, kunyema make coordination between the ministry, the line ministry, and local government. We cannot allow you personally. I will not allow an official to go to Emuria and do a illegal meeting. As leaders, we cannot allow anyone to commit a agreement na lupok or mame district ojeni or mame tungo ojenete. It will not be acceptable. Are Raiwera, Abia, Abarlela, any part of Emuria district, I will not allow, and councillors will not buy into the idea. We want a transparent system. Oyauna Aswamnera is very transparent for people to understand the development of this country, to understand the development of the region. We will continue to engage with them to provide information. For them as technical people, we shall respect, their guidelines, their process and procedure.
Okay.
But as politicians, we shall also put checks and balances. Bene mamne tenit, bal pokonu mamrelo sete. A buying price and a rayaka 50 million. Let the company pay, it's 20 million. After doing evaluation, another thing I take in a bongokin, mamigula talupoko. You rather release the land. Kadidu mununejo 0.1% with the I would say global currency. Erais riginelu ipu a rejulujo dollar to a shilling. Iperia itachi du esemero, iperia somunyo. So I discourage any proposal, anyone to say let the people lease out to land. Teterebobo idwe da generation by generation. A jasi company in America, such as Ford, Rockefellers. They are older than 100 years. Now their parents and the co-founders were not selling shares. They were leasing out. Yalama.
Toro nito magwelna do kwenye tine ibongno ni kuna yaune jakait Vincent Kedi to make us understand some of the things narai echamutebe akironu iboka na lu inero no Uganda lu edumunuta iboro lu as far as the colonial time. And I will bring some of the statements that people always talk about. Akironu emina situnga inero kwa pangina nweda utostunga amisi kino pone kechnarai. Idomojo beja sabo isono even ageun mamji pera doloretoma. So ikoto ni aire kine na sweta jenebe dokwa na ira uno sabo isongun. Nwedu makino ibo kanalu. Ai kwa naibika kino itunga. Ara ibonati iborolo ejasinen sek. Kodo berana itoroso koni dona nyakuneja kaitikedi Toma.
This is Voice of Teso 88.4, the people's choice.
Kalola dedenga kekono longes lo sodit ino mele kona bala mere kona da ido dedenga kesipiri no adepar o kode te bobe kesa je cheka oneni kede agogo ne polo no ido opedo te da ngani onge saka ngito ne dere pale moto kalo sodit e kubinga sa jokno kede rock boom ngezi to go ngitila samunu ne beje kinela gano kere arada era lupoko o kolas arada olwana lo sinabia iyalama lo iyalama kede imate lo rock boom ikewde da kwani konuka awa mamoda iduma kini jokesi oduka ikereka osoko nini da wapoloko kere rai rock boom opup agogo mchut na bait.
Open a rock boom and double your energy. Re-energize again and again. The dynamic taste of rock boom beats the rest. So buy one and discover limitless power. Be stronger and faster when you charge with the cold Rock Boom. Rock Boom, a Uganda's #1 energy drink, comes in a 320 ml bottle and a prestigious can. Rock Boom.
Did you know that you can now access and withdraw money from your bank account at any authorized agent with the green and black handshake logo in your neighborhood? It is safe and convenient with the shared agent banking platform. An agent is able to serve customers of any bank that is enabled on the platform. To withdraw money with an authorized agent, kindly follow the steps. Present your ATM card to the agent and tell them the amount you would like to withdraw. Confirm the amount typed into the machine is what you asked for. Type in your PIN details yourself and get the money as well as a receipt. Sign in the book that will be provided to you by the agent. Do not share your PIN details with anyone before, during, and after transaction. Shared agent banking. Life is simplified. Stay safe. Stop the spread of coronavirus.
Are you a saloon owner? Stand a chance to win big in the Move It Get More for Less promotion. Win up to 5 million shillings worth of stock in a draw when you buy a Move It hair pack worth 150,000 shillings. This pack comes with an instant free Move It hair shin spray and apron. Look out for the Move It sales van or call your Move It area sales representative to buy your lucky pack today and get more for less. This offer is valid till 30th of July 2021. Terms and conditions apply. Move It, all day confidence.
Yalamanui hata kirabongun kede isokoni ngon ibe koto akoda kin bojode jase esoma kolo ministry loka energy kede mineral development in Uganda ejaka Vincent Kiedi who is assistant commissioner osodikini amchalatangin Caroline Agoti. She's a principal person Alajoto Murionga Tiloka Ibokan keda kronwa borole jago gongtoma na inyola kim kede cheborongun ejaka itkedi akroni kamnara kede Ibokana neotoma kwa poko Uganda mame achapuke dumnera iboreni tete utasetunga aitebi bwapa kito siesi ama punu ni swamata ekolo during the colonial time nare achebo iso we gazetted mame chama etetunga swam game reserves ngun nyokwangen lweja asito makwa poko Uganda Emuria riteko poko na eporetide gekato ngino na ibalo ni tisaingina ejabo isitinama mechama kitetunga boyotoma ebakebe game reserve dobo berae highland jasitunga toma osodikini reiki jarino karamoja ngina boiso kwana kidepo laije kotido abo isonu ipo erai nerai gazetted sek neo mtoto tunga bonebe subitubala iborolu ikamnara kedibo kanalu egeitos kolimu sugu na ngechuno sek. What happens to such people? Affected people? Are you going to shift them? Arai sunya nyakari bokesa boisita chie dobo darere raina boisit nere game reserve aibo ibika nete city angingun because we also need to conserve the environment. Yes, thank you.
Charles. Yalamanoi akola ganu kede akirongeni ni limudu joko pana be places ngun rasi gazetted no bala game parks kede places ngun which have ecological significance and maybe they are relevant for ecological maintenance. Idumujo, the law provides that Idumujo Ibokan, Ardo Game Reserve, Idumujo could just from exploration, Obokan. The law says that it allows you to do the exploration even in those areas with permission. Jadumne permission and Niger authority that are responsible for regulating a sector one. Ejai Sibokana Mono Central Forest Reserve, Jairos Nijai NFA, Jadumne permission, the Chamakinja Lamara gazetted area, Balamon, Jamoni Koni Bokanandi, and when you also export Yaswamani. Ejabo is near a very strategic ecological for the country. Namachaka Chamakinja Lomarni, rather a Chamana ministry, a Chamana Kedeyua. Indeed, that is a very strategic area. If the mineral is strategic for the country to develop, minerals will they are high value. So if it is good for the country to take off, definitely gazetting other areas for the animals and so forth. But all this has to be a relationship between a ministry of course sometimes you have to also go through cabinet parliament and authorization, because this sector mineral sector is very important and we country so it's important that at that strategic level developing angesi ipero na swam kwa yena alosti because ministry asome cabinet member also cabinet also parliament authorization to access a gazetted area. It's very possible to do it within a gazetted area, but it's a procedure that better ito and konye capital so airborne geophysical survey over the whole country.
Now, even when you look at the land justice system, idumuje by the judicial system la kwa poko, ejepolo piriangri angare jasi musagono, lua lupoko, lui koron boundaries, chebakti karamoja, keda teso, ijasi ngun, ijasi teso alailo bukedi angina, kwaliri kede alayo bugisu. Now, how do we strengthen that? Teterekwa nepa naje nebunbe, are we getting these minerals from Teso, or it is partially Teso and Bugisu?
Yalamanoi Charles. Okay, system Lantina, I must admit, a very complex noise. Very complex, and especially because of the different kinds of Lantina systems. Konyoni, Teso, most of our land is communally owned. So, if there are disputes, I be just this can be resolved easily by consulting the Ministry of Lands. The Ministry of Lands is also a survey. They distinguishing a district economy, district economy. The laws are very clear. The idumoni minerals aboisitana.
Exploitation tete rights kwenye kine GDP la kwa poko Uganda, and we have statements from politicians. How do you sort out that after this commercial break?
Is Voice of Teso 88.4, the people's choice.
Enjoy the new, refreshing and zest taste of Mirinda Orange. Grab yourself an ice-cold Mirinda Orange at any shop or supermarket near you and let the new taste make you orange.
Mommy, why do we use all that charcoal?
We need to make our tea.
All of it?
Yes, my dear.
Why don't you get the one like at Margaret's house? It doesn't use a lot of charcoal.
How do you know?
The other weekend when you dropped me there, her mom cooked tea for us, but she used very little charcoal in her stove. Almost half of what you have used for that tea.
Really?
Yes.
If I could save on charcoal, that would help us a lot.
Mommy, can we get it, please? It looks nice and strong. Ours is old and ugly.
Hello. Okay, you first finish your homework. I'm going to call Margaret's mom and ask her more about it. A stove that uses less charcoal. I need to have it.
Yay! Switch to improved Cookstoves and enjoy your cooking while saving money, improving your health, plus keeping your kitchen and the environment clean. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development with support from GIZ, Energizing Development Uganda.
Farm Solutions Africa Limited, Ipadichaskedele Kao Agrobusiness Limited, Besi Yang Autosijo, a cabbage Optima F1, a hybrid F, Lodama me walk, Ipedoria Ibiria Tungananda, Ibiruna Kone Langir, Naikilosi Wongonton, Ikai, Elingakina Tunere, Otoma Parashak Sakanyare, Kanibon, a Pegaskeda Kolong, Pedoria Raikinton or Telada, Mama de Casine Kamunetting a Sitaita, a Jabo Queskede Watermelon, Loenyareta Trinity F1, a Jasbo Queskede Nyanya, a VS 63, a hybrid, Loda Itija de Casine Nuitirinyete Nyanya, Etiona Tipet, Ido Ipedoria Isaka, Adauna Ujau, Asusuta Diope, Etudumikini Kilos Medo Tosito Monauni, Itoni Tomanakani, Boboda, Ipedorio, I Tolota Dauna Ujau, Oma Meke Mukula Chilechilona, a Jabo Queskede Greeny Pepper, a Chocolo Tulelut, a Jaqueskede Bolia, a Cold Chance Compound, a Jokan White Tutuma Turo, Kede Araito Adiokere, a Jabo Queskede NPK Purity, security idumakini jokwe Soroti City e Diego Road e take the Tipa Stage araimam inome simenaba enoti kanyari kenyuni wongon ikenyuni yari ikanyango ni kanyape yari. FAS Seeds giving technical advice to farmers.
Well, kwangen ngesida inya kunanda rai akodanga inakini pejo kokae daka kwangen anu ay mor kicking across it do kwanana nana ngisengo kesiro kone loto toma agwelna kuna geun kadam chalata Caroline do kwenye tenga inakine jaka etikede just a minute narai ichetunga dabobo bakase bonebe. If you look at Teso kopokwana, the ministry would be preparing ite soda bere asio mana kamnara kede oil and gas are energy tetere kwa na partner be ebu daswa mungin o just beroni luo kodweda Toma. How are we going to benefit on that? I think just a minute on that. Let me have Carol. Yes, Carol.
I think at the point where you left, you talked about the political interference, but I think we need to appreciate that we don't do without the politicians. I think what is important aspect of information sharing and the timing for which we do our activities also. But certainly when we talk about the issues of ensuring that the people from Teso get to go to school such that we prepare for the oil and gas production in Teso, I think let's not focus on Teso. We are already getting into the oil and gas production phase in the Albertine Graben. I think we need to take opportunity there. Since we already have existing opportunities like the Petroleum Institute, I think it is very important that we encourage our young population who may have a negative attitude towards the technical institutions, but they certainly the Petroleum Institute would be very good because people are equipping themselves with the number of skills, even in terms of welding in preparation for the oil and gas sector. But also, it's also important that we actually get to prepare the people in Teso. That now we have the local content policy. And this local content policy, there is registration for anybody who wants to do activities for the oil and gas sector. And they should be able to register with the Petroleum Authority of Uganda to be in the database. But we also need to be able to mobilize our communities to be able to partake of what is going to happen in the oil and gas sector, even in the Albertine Graben.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, Madam Caroline. Thank you, Madam Caroline. Let me have Vincent. Just a minute.
Yeah, Charles. Let me begin with regard to politics. I didn't obey, whereas politics can be integral in the process of development. Some of our politicians, we have very good politicians in Uganda. I know it is so that when you see it is some of the information we give them, and also Monara Kiro and the disorganization exploration projects in the minerals for Uganda. It also it's just our politicians give very wrong information to Wakitunga. They when they company from exploration, I don't want to be the population is negative completely. So we would encourage politicians supporting developments.
Yes, Moses.
Now, sorry, Charles. You're going to say ministry. Our ministry is the people. And we are not going to keep quiet. I already borena rono. Narai imame information. By and large, I am meeting obe biso kericha manare. Oina kina itunga information la bait. Oina kina itunga bene na project law. Don't geuna. What are the benefits? Nara kwane losi etwento sarenda akelupoko for the rest of his life. Nunamenya mia nesi. School fees, so which means that the compensation process should be very transparent. Now the company is coming and ministry. So my argument with my sisters and brothers is to send information earlier. Charles, itutijo ania puti company ne Teso angatatai tunga. As leaders, mamsilo sa palari, dali munubonbe o ekotobetunga onyama ina do sene. Eja itunga ingiti sobe, banubonyo mamesko nyafoto so. And also it's important Itiaka development and politics. I am sure 100% DC etwenele se uta ikere kotikia tungalo mnubakor
Okay.
konye wobi ekoto reske tungalo mnubakor. So for me owaika berasi me I mean ochole, we will try to convince council aina ni councilana hygiene limits. Even so politicians, we have our limits, but technical people in their own wisdom believe that they are very technical, you know. So now when you deny the public information, what do you expect us to do?
Okay.
So
ngasi Simon jasi tunga tuma Zoom kota shalam kini luko pokwa de tuptoso tuma Zoom di kota shalam kini lo just tuma Facebook page kosi da live lo just tuma YouTube channel kosi kota shalam kini yase kota dumu tubera umishonu wetunga jai message le bala bonbe window dressing. Minerals have never benefited the residents of the area. Legislation must be put in place. Okay, somebody is here. Hello.
Hello.
Engaye kiror.
Hello.
Hello. Ngaye kiror ko?
Apolonga jenubia abiri maido di mamea mapu na eboka.
Okay, thank you. He wants to find out whether Kaberemaido is also in the map because you talked about Bukedia and other places. Is Kaberemaido also inclusive? Hello.
Charlie.
Yoga.
Yoga.
Ekiror.
Nasi yokada brother John.
John, I know mtoje simu.
Nje berango palisa.
Okay, balaja yo palisa.
Wala mbe. Pero bere palisa de metekta de mame nyisi do bokan. Ya bro nga jen palisa da bere jay nyisi da kanje mame.
Okay, thank you. And a message is also asking here, Charles, how prepared is Teso to harness from the mineral discovery? This is our team, James Robert. Do we have the necessary information regarding the mineral deposits in Teso? That is this message. And, okay, let me have this one here. All right. We have somebody who says that people must benefit, not government and foreign agents scooping all and left the area and leave the area with no development and even road structures. Hello?
Hello, Charles.
Yoga Ngaikiror?
This is Joseph.
Joseph Asokadiyo.
I wanted just to, mine is a question. Someone has just said that the extraction of minerals has never benefited people around, but mine, I wanted just to pose a question. They say there is an organization which is coming to extract. Then I wanted to know, is it a government or a private? Then if it is private, have they given a chance to the individuals of Teso and all those respective individuals around? If maybe someone could be there who could be able to invest in such activity, have they tried? Then, if so, do we have someone who is capable in Teso to hold up such a position in a way that it can benefit people around, first of all?
Thank you. Yeah, he's also asking that if there is also the possibility and opportunity for ITES also to practice or to be given licenses to do this extraction. And he's asking the extraction company that is coming to effect this, is it government or a non-government organization or an individual? Let me just have one minute kedesi. Narada unoka pa close on itoboye mtomuluka NBS live at 9. I'm just seeing some couple of minutes here for us to get done with this show. All right, let me start with the Carol.
I think on the issues of saying which companies are coming to extract, definitely we shall appreciate that in terms of extraction, we may not have the expertise as a country, but certainly the issues of partnerships are very important. If there are people who really feel they have the expertise or they have the resources to partner with the companies, that is very important and very welcoming. But certainly at this point, I want to say to the district local governments that let's be prepared. We shall share information and ask for information as much as possible. To my brother, Mo, be there. The issues relating to the rates really starts from the district local governments. So let's get this information right and have this information, because it's not only for the mining sector.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Caro. Thank you, Madam Caro. Yes, Moses, then we can finish up with the commissioner.
Na sodit akodong shalam kinto akere esukere lipupo toibore e poll nesoni e guap information e yuting obe buni Voice of Teso and other organizations ainali kinesu information.
Okay.
Konya buni ngoda aitama alurchuna ke ministry as a district councillor to be so maine anyu na buni we inaini so as a district abun bongoda e lip i council region special local Emuria and honorable mabu the chairman anyu na buni we period request to up the game anyu na buni we this information e koto odolo district akatipet e koto ina sub counties e koto ina kina communities lu mita inara kwani mapu ijo website anawamiti da bon baby buna ilipi the ministry ina so hard copy nare tunga kalo ipu imamita computer sangina itimi jongo indachika ikaro mama mkatunga la biya la Emuria empelo so kwa to Google with www itioni kini abuni nga ilipijo ayau yongo hard copies and all my honorable colleagues in the district.
Okay.
Yalamanoi.
And finally, Ejakait Kedi, a half a minute in seconds.
Yalamanoi Charles. Let me also add to say that Palisa Kede Kabermaido Kere Jaonic Jasi development minerals, Jasi will Ministry will work hard to make sure we get minerals and in that Kere, because no work has been done there before. Also, the government is working on legislation to benefit communities. A mining bill copanally JKSO, the Educational Parliament, the provisions for community development agreements so that we protect the communities. And in regard to acquisition of land, government is very interested in making sure that we are the local people are protected. There's a bill, Parliament, land acquisition bill, which will take care of all development projects that are targeting government and communities. So a better protecting community through that bill. So Charles Elama taking an opportunity contributing to continue this interaction. So taking on information that I correct. The time has not been enough, but really sincerely speaking, and I hope that we continue it.
Yalamanoi Kospe Jokolo Apakna Lolo Ejakait Kedi Vincent, who is Assistant Commissioner, Minister of Energy, and then the Principal Environment Officer in charge of Health and Safety of the Environment, Ministry of Energy, Madam Caroline Aguti. Akutenga angare sito mo yemto nguluka NBS Live at 9. Ido moida babera paka chieto mo program kone upa. I'm Charles.
It's